Are you looking for a new phone and you don't know which phones fits you better? So in today's video, I'm just going to discuss about the phones that are launching in the month of January. Yes, in the month of January, there are 25 phones that are launching, and we are not going to discuss about all the specifications of all 25 phones, but in today's video, I'm just going to cover about the 5 favorite phones, actually my favorite phones that are best under the budget of 20,000. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let's start with the very first phone, that is POCO X6 5G phone, and this phone is under 20,000. So talking about the specifications of it, number one, the processor. It has Qualcomm Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 processor, memory 8GB and 12GB combination of RAM it is coming from. And if we are just going to talk about the camera, so if you're just going to talk about the camera, so it has triple camera setup. How? 200 megapixel, 108 megapixel plus 8 megapixel. It is coming in triple camera setup at the back side, and in the front side it has 16 megapixel of camera. It has a Android 13 operating system, and the display will be 6.67 inches of display. So I believe that this phone is one of the best phone in the range of 20,000, with the battery backup of 5100 mAh, and it also includes 67 watt fast charger. So if you are thinking for a new phone, you can go for it. Now the next phone is POCO X6 Neo. Yes, again the POCO phone, and the launch date of this phone is mid-January. So now let's talk about the specifications of it. So the very first thing I'm just going to talk about the specifications from it is camera. That camera includes 100 megapixel plus 2 megapixel depth camera, that means dual camera setup this phone will bring to us, and the 16 megapixel is the front camera of it. Now talking about the display will be the same as per the previous phone, 6.67 HD display, and the battery will be 5000 mAh with 33 watt fast charger. Now talking about the operating system, yes, the operating system is the same as Android 13, and talking about the memory, it will come in the combination of 6GB, 8GB and 12GB RAM. Last but not the least, we have forgot to tell you about the processor. So processor is a very important thing in any phone. So it has the processor of Dimensity 6080. So this is also the best phone under 20,000, and if you're thinking about the phone, a budget phone, I believe that the price of this phone will be lesser than the previous phone, so you can go for it if you have a less budget. Moving on to the third phone, that is Redmi Note 13 Pro, and the launch date of this phone is on 4th January. Yes, this phone has already launched. And now let's talk about the specifications. The specifications of this phone are: it has a processor of Qualcomm Snapdragon 7S Gen 2. The combination of the memory of this phone is 8GB and 12GB RAM. So now let's talk about the camera. Camera will come in triple setup camera, which includes 200 megapixel camera plus 8 megapixel plus 2 megapixel micro camera, and the front camera will be 16 megapixel. Talking about the display, so display will come with 6.67 inches. The battery will be 5100 mAh with the fast charger of 67 watt. The operating system, so operating system will be Android 13. Now let's talk about the fourth phone. So basically this fourth phone is not coming under the budget of 20,000, but this is one of my favorite brand, you can say, that is Nothing. So Nothing is bringing to you all Nothing Phone 2A. So this phone is coming with a very interesting features, or you can say the specifications. So let me introduce with the specifications of it. So talking about the processor, it comes with Dimensity 7200 processor. Yes. Next, memory. 8GB plus 12GB RAM memory, it's a combination of it. Apart from that, if you are going to talk about the ROM, so it includes the combination of 128GB and 256GB of storage. So the storage is very important feature in any phone, because storage means a lot to any particular phone. Now talking about the display, so display comes with the same 6.7 inches. Camera comes with 50 plus 50, that means 50 megapixel plus 50 megapixel of dual setup camera, but the camera of this phone will be very classy, and the performance of the camera will be very incredible. Yes, 32 megapixel camera, the front camera. So apart from this phone, whatever I have discussed before, all the cameras were having 16 megapixel of camera in front, but this phone is having 32 megapixel camera. And lastly, about the operating system, it has Android 13 as a operating system. So the launch date of this phone will be January end. So are you excited for this phone? Let me know on the comment section. And last but not the least, let's talk about the last phone. So the last phone we have on the list is OnePlus 12R. So this phone is also a very interesting phone, and this phone will be going to launch on 23rd January 2024. So let's talk about the processor. So processor is Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Memory will be the combination of 12GB and 16GB RAM. And if we are talking about the ROM, so ROM will come with the 256GB plus 512GB storage. That is huge. Talking about the camera, so camera includes triple camera setup with 50 megapixel plus 8 megapixel UW and 2 megapixel of macro camera in the back, and in front it has 16 megapixel of camera. So talking about display comes with 6.78 curved display. The battery will be 5000 mAh plus 100 watt charging. Well, that is very huge, 100 watt. And last but not the least, about the operating system. So this phone having the new Android 14. Well, this is something new what I have seen in this phone apart from all those 4 phones. So these are the amazing 5 phones that are already listed in my video, and these phones are budget friendly, and if you are thinking to take a new phone, you can consider these phones as well. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, and yes, do not forget to subscribe our channel. I'll meet you in the next one.